It is no secret that COVID-19 has dramatically impacted many facets of life. It has specifically left institutions of higher education in a period of evaluation for the upcoming fall semester. While historically Black colleges and universities in particular annually welcome diverse students of color, they also disproportionately experience lower tuition endowments and resources. In this segment of Virginia Reports, I highlight several HBCUs amidst COVID-19 and how they're preparing for the upcoming fall semester. Students from all over the country were forced to pack up and leave campus mid-March as COVID-19 numbers increased. However, HBCUs faced a greater challenge for their students. While students depend on technological resources for their academics, institutions now have to prepare for this new virtual learning landscape and funding for these accommodations. Georgia, home to HBCUs such as Spelman, Morehouse, and Clark Atlanta, recently released that they would be entirely remote for the fall semester due to the increasing numbers of COVID cases. I also spoke with Christian Cornegay, a rising senior at North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University in Greensboro, as he highlights his own personal experience adjusting to the pandemic as an HBCU student and his involvement at his school.
I do a lot of events, so everything with mass gatherings and things like that. So I had to kind of change with that. And homecoming is one of my biggest. Like the month of October, November is one of my biggest income months. That was pretty much everything changed for me. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Virginia State University released a statement on June 18th, informing students that only freshmen and seniors are allowed to return back to campus, with the exception for student leaders and athletes, while sophomores and juniors will be remote. Hampton University released a letter from their president on July 1st, informing students that all classes will be online and tuition for the 2020-2021 school year will freeze. According to a report by the American Council on Education, a nonprofit organization that seeks to implement public policy within higher education, HBCU's endowment differs by at least 70% from other PWIs. Alongside these institutional differences, HBCUs do not receive as much federal or state support and funding. To remediate these effects and ensure that our HBCUs remain afloat, alumni of HBCUs in Congress have also been taking strides. According to an article published by CNN, North Carolina Representative Alma Adams, a graduate of North Carolina A&T, is among those working to form a relief package where HBCUs can secure more money. U.S. Secretary of Education Betsy DeVos also announced in April that nearly $1.4 billion would go towards HBCUs, minority and low-income serving institutions. As HBCUs prepare for the fall and adapt to these challenging times, they remain committed to molding first-generation, lower-income students into tomorrow's Black doctors, Black professors, and the like. These institutions are essential in the threading of African American history and culture, and will undoubtedly use their resources to prepare for the upcoming semester. I'm Kara Peters with Virginia Reports.